What's up guys, NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory, where today guys, we're going to start with completing the Hero SBC for a second time. I know a lot of people did this the first time and got burned, so some of you didn't do it the second time and some of you didn't and got burned again. I fortunately got Ibarbo out of the first one, obviously, and he's been a delight ever since. But like outside of that, there's quite a few like really poor heroes that I don't mind getting. You know, any Arsenal, ex-Arsenal player would be very good. Now, I've spent about, I want to say about 50,000-ish coins to complete this. I had some stuff in the club from rewards yesterday and just in the club in general, but I'm pretty low on fodder. I'm pretty high on things like promo cards that are sort of like 85 to 86 rated, 84 to 86 rated. But yeah, in terms of actual fodder, I'm pretty low. Now, these two player of the month SBCs came out, guys. I'm just going to immediately rule out Pulisic. I don't want to do that card. Do you want to see me use Harry Kane? Should we build him? He's about 180k. Obviously, we've got 510k. Do you want to see me use him? Yes or no? I'm kind of like a bit indifferent to it. But also today, I do want to complete Hansko because he's going to expire as well, and so we're going to have to spend some coins on that also. He's not like super expensive, but it's still it's going to keep eating into the coin balance, that's for sure. So here we go with a couple of tradable packs to start with. Of course, any Arsenal players will be very welcome. I did get Christian Norgard today from draft rewards. So we have got another first-owned Arsenal player that we was missing, and it was one of the commons, which is obviously brilliant. We're going to get ourselves a German goalkeeper. It's going to be Manuel Neuer. Nice. And that is nice, because the one that I've got, I bought. So I can sell him back on now. I mean, he's dirt cheap compared to what I paid for him. But you get what you get. You don't get upset. The market crashes. People are asking me, actually, a few times, why am I not spending my coins on players in the market, like to boost my squads? I've seen it in the comment section over the last like 2 or 3 videos, because everything is just, and if I buy a player right now for 200k, it'll be 100k in 2 days time. I've lost 100,000 coins. I would just genuinely rather not. It's always been part of what, like one of the things I do with the Road to Glories is I barely ever buy market cards, and that is why, like, you just lose everything you've worked for. Anyway, can we get another good player? It's a walkout, which is a promising start. It's a goalkeeper. It's Polish. It's going to be Jerzy Dudek. Do you know what? I don't mind that whatsoever. We've been using low tier. We've been using Mamardashvili that we can now sell. Like, he's not great value for the car for the SBC, but he is going to be a usable player for us. 6'2", 3-star weak foot. He's got, what is that, Rush Plus or whatever it's called? 1v1 close down plus and deflector. It could have been worse. It could have been better. It could have given us either a premium card or an Arsenal past and present, but it could have been better. And what that now is going to allow us to do is to sell Mamardashvili that I paid 16k for, and he is now maybe like 13, 14k. That's not too bad, to be fair. That's a little bit better than I thought it might be. So I don't mind that whatsoever. And obviously, this isn't a team that we're going to be using today, but we are going to be using a brand new team. Well, not a brand new team, but we're going to build the team to go into the Cornerstones tournament, the finale. We're going to just try one. If we get to the final, you'll just see one run through today. If we don't get to the final, you'll see 2. Hopefully, we win it the first time, but obviously, it's going to be quite sweaty. But I do want to put some new players into the team today, starting with very possibly this Hansko card. So I am going to go and complete this SBC, and I will be right back. All right, guys, and with this team right here on screen, I already had the team of the week. I managed to complete the first 2 squads just using players that I had in the club, and then bought players for the second 2 squads other than the team of the week, which means that we get this Hansko. Ooh. Dudek might not be eligible for the cup unless I use a different lower rated midfielder. But yeah, we've got Hansko now completed. which is nice. You know, I spent about 30,000 coins on him. He's got Jockey, he's got Anticipate, and he's got long ball. Like, in the current game meta, he is just very, very good. We are now down to 491,000 coins, which is okay because it's way more than what I thought I would have had at this point in the game with how hard everything is. So nothing good coming out of that pack right there. Let's get that done and dusted. And then we've got a small Electrum players pack. Would be nice just to get some Arsenal players here. Obviously, I'd love some premium players, but just some Arsenal players would be very nice. I don't also mind just stacking the club up now. You know, just popping as much as we can in there is very good. That's going to be... have a DD. The Yo... Ooh, does that sell? Ooh. I'll hold on to that for now, mind you. We get Aktoglu from Fenerbahce and Maxim from Gaziantep. Decent little player, Maxim, actually. Getting on a bit these days, but good player. And then we get a 2 players pack as well, guys. And that's going to give us an Atletico Madrid Liga F player by the way of Fiamma Benitez and Asensio from Real Madrid. And that now means that we can go and build our club, our squad, to play in the Cornerstones tournament finale. Interestingly, the qualifier is still there. So if you did want to do it, by the time you're watching this video, it's all still there. We've got 5 attempts, right? 5 attempts to try and succeed with this. Now, we're going to go to squad selector. We're going to go back to the meta RTG. If I put Dudek in, I will have to remove Erdegaard. I'm not overly against that, really. Let's put Hansko in there. Yeah, I am going to go for Dudek, actually, because he's just going to be way better for chemistry for me. So Erdegaard's going to have to come out. Bukayo Saka's going to have to come out. And then we've also got rid of Gakpo there. So we need some new players to fill these positions, guys. I could go back to Kudus. I can't use Little or Zubamendi. They're too high rated. I can't use Claudia Pina. She's too high rated. Who have we got? Now, I might try that Dembele card. You know, you guys suggested him, actually, after I got him. A lot of you guys actually said he is very good. I also might go for Jensen because she gets the Atletico Madrid link with Hansko, and then the Liga F links in there as well. Hansko is now just a La Liga manager away from 2-chem and an Atletico Madrid link away from full chem. We could potentially play Arnau Martinez at right back over James, and that gives us a huge chemistry boost. I like that a lot. I do like James a lot, but listen, he's our most played player on this account, bar none at the moment, with 154 games. I'm absolutely open to trying someone else. So in the midfield, we have got a really good Mikel Merino. You know, he's a little bit slow, but he's got real nice stats. He's got Aerial Plus, beg your pardon. He doesn't have any passing play styles. Let's see what we've got in the club if we can bring in another one of these like real fun players. It has to be an 85 or lower. So we've got Nico Paz. Oh, he could be quite fun. He'll get the Serie A links with Ibarbo as well, and then the Icon link too. Let's throw him in. He's only on 2, but that's like more than sufficient. We've got Chukwuemeka. Looks quite good as well. Pinged and incisive, first touch and technical. We've got James Ward-Prowse. Ooh, Dembele goes at centre mid. What's his passing saying? Ooh. He has got whip pass, but no, I'm not interested in that. I tell you what. I'm going to go with Trejo because he gives the Argentinian link to Paz. He's got Travella, he's got Tiki, he's got Enforcer, and he's got really good stats. Everybody here is now on full chemistry. We might have to be creative, let's say, when it comes to filling the bench up because I'm concerned that these players are going to be too high rated and take it over the threshold. No, we're good. We're still 84 rated. All right, I need some chem styles. A shadow or an anchor on Hansko. I've got a shadow. I love it. I love it, guys. I'm going to need on Jensen an engine chem style for her because I really want to boost that passing, that pace, and that dribbling. Do we have an engine? I think I've got 1 or 2. Got 3. Love that. Some of them might be tradable as well, but never mind. Then we've got these two centre mids. Honestly, I like Basic. Basic gives him such a nice boost there. And for NepentheZ, I think I'm going to need to boost balance, reactions, passing. I think a Maestro for NepentheZ. I know a Maestro won't actually do anything with... it won't actually do anything with balance, but it gives him elite passing. And so this is the team we're going to play with, guys. I like it. It's fun. It's different. Can we win with it? We'll find out. But we've got so many new players in now. We've got Jerzy Dudek for his debut, Hansko for his debut, Paz for his debut, Trejo for his debut, Jensen for her debut, and Arnau Martinez for only his, like, maybe 10th game for the club, 20th game for the club. So it is a pretty fresh team. Let's see how well we can do with it. It is going to be post-com gameplay because for 2 reasons. I really want to focus on winning this tournament, and we only get 5 shots at it. But number 2, I'm really enjoying the conversation with you guys at the moment from the comments in the comment section. And I just want to carry it on, to be perfectly honest. We've got our 2 Evo players in here as well with Trossard and Timber, which is superb. So let's get playing. Right, guys, as we go into some gameplay for this cup, it is fair to say this was sweaty. I did play some more. You're not going to see it today. I did play some more. I am playing only viewers, guys. Honestly, I've played about 6 viewers in the last 8 games. It's crazy, including these games here, of course. And I just found it uncanny because I haven't streamed for a while, so it's not like, oh no, I'm being stream sniped or anything like that. I just think that there's not a lot of people playing this game casually, and I also think this tournament... I just think it's hyper. What a great goal there, by the way. I just think it's hyper sweaty. Anyway, I've got 4 comments. I probably won't have time to get through them all, but I really want to, so I'll save... I might actually make one around a dedicated video. But Corey says, players like Eze, Timber, and Havertz, by the time you Evo them to the point you want, they'll have a promo card. Take note, of course, of Eze getting a promo card today that's even better, plus a dynamic image, and you'll have that card. EA will never let your Evo become better than the latest promo either, so as much as I enjoy Evos, I think it's kind of a waste of time on mainstream players and better used on lower tier cards that you can make OP and fun to use in the Gauntlet, etc. Love the RTG this year. So yeah, I mean, ultimately you're right? However, one of the things that I think we can do with Evos this year that we won't be able to get out of like the promo cards and stuff is curate what we want. We just have to know what we want. And what I mean by that is, for example, for Kai Havertz, and I was talking about Kai Havertz in yesterday's video where I'm like, I think he could be good and fun. And one of the comments in the comment section was that I'm never going to be good at this game if I think players like Havertz are good, because he doesn't have like the ability to fidget spin effectively, right? We can give him that. We can give him dribbling. We can give him technical. We can give him the ability to twist and turn really, really fast. But also, when I was talking about some stuff on X last night, one of the things that kept coming back was everything's a skill issue, right? I'm just bad at the game and that's why. And listen, am I kind of like struggling to figure certain aspects of this game out? I sure am. Am I bad at this game? I wouldn't say so, right? I'm able to win the tournaments. I've done all right in champs. You know, 9 wins is a bit less than what I would like to have hoped I would have got. We're almost in Division 3 in Rivals, which is really sweaty, by the way. Like, we're playing to a really strong standard. Not as good as I used to play to, and not as good as I would want to play to, but certainly to a really strong standard. And so when it comes to this skill issue thing, people keep messaging me and saying, Nep, it's just a skill issue because a pro went 15-0 with a bronze team. And he did. And congratulations to him, first of all, by the way, because that is some achievement. And I sort of sat there and I thought, well, if he can do that, and obviously one of the things that he had as a focus point of his bronze team was just pace, right? But if he can do that, I can compete with what I want to compete with. I just need to figure out 2 things. Number 1, how do I actually want to play? And we're going to get onto that hopefully in a minute. Number 2, how do I get the players that I want to play with being good enough to be able to play how I want to play? And I do think Evos, although it might take a long time, I do think Evos are the way. I do think they're the way. But yeah, you are. But in a nutshell, you are absolutely correct. Ollie says all of the rewards except for one of the player picks from rivals being untradeable is absolutely killing me. I've had to rely on good SBCs or pack luck, non-existent, to upgrade my team at that moment. I haven't packed a single cornerstone card outside of a guaranteed one from champs either. You and me both. I have been extremely lucky that I packed Turam cornerstones, Patrick Gujarro from Squad Battles rewards 2 weeks ago, and I packed Doombia's hero card from draft rewards a week ago, and that is why I have coins. Otherwise, I wouldn't have coins nor cards, because it is extremely, extremely difficult to get anything of any value out of this game unless you are extremely lucky or you go to the store. And yeah, obviously I got Little Kim from Cornerstone's Guarantee Pack, which I haven't even used yet either way. But yeah, I think obviously that was from yesterday's video where we opened rewards. I think I wouldn't mind that if EA made the SBCs and Evos in line with the rewards, right? But they don't. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say with that one, guys. So, as I say, I did have a couple more comments. Just real quickly, we won. I lost in the semi-final, was it, of the first go through. We won the first round of the second attempt. We'll see how we do in tomorrow's video, although tomorrow's video is going to have some champs gameplay in it as well. And Lacrosse says, best RTG out there. Keep it up, mate. I really appreciate that, guys. And for some reason in the last video, there was loads of really nice comments about the RTG and the fact that you guys are enjoying it. So I do really appreciate that. But let's go back to being live. Guys, let me tell you something, man. This tournament is so sweaty. It's so sweaty. We scored... I just won the first round for the second time. As you would have just seen, we lost in the semi-final the first time around. We got that goal there of Hansko. You would have seen these goals anyway. This is actually a good goal with Charboom, right? I've worked hard. I got lucky there, I suppose. But I've worked hard to develop the ball. This is no joke, man. Like, I am struggling in like the second round of the first time we played was an easy game. That guy fortunately just gave up after two really quick goals. But the rest of this has been really, really intense. I will be playing a bit more today. Just going to show you guys Trossard being finished off there as well. We've got Miles Lewis Skelly that we're working on now. We're getting through the evolutions, just like I promised we would. I want to take these rewards now, guys. Like, honestly, I need a bit of respite. Also, England have kicked off, so I don't know how many more games I'm actually going to have time to play today before we end up going to the video going live, which is why I've decided to come here now. If I've got some time to play a few more games later on today, after the England game and after I sort a few other bits out this evening, then I will. If not, we'll probably just do a few, might do marquee matchups or whatever to end off with otherwise. So I'll still have a little bit more than right now. We get Mittelstadt and Amaribi. From that, we get an 81 by 2. Honestly, already, these 3 packs for that sweat, I'm like, I don't want to say that I'm ready to call it a day because I'm definitely not. But it is sweaty, like really, really sweaty. And these packs have not been great either. So I will be right back. All right, guys, it is going to transpire that I won't have any more time to play today. I'm going to have to try and play those games tomorrow before 6 p.m. before it expires and hopefully win that tournament. But what I have done, as I said, is we've got marquee matchups now in front of us. I've completed that with mostly untradeable items in the club. Some of them tradable. We sold some cards there as well. And I also completed the repeatable SBC that came out a few days ago for the 80 plus by 5. So hopefully, hopefully we can get a little something from that as well. Let's go with a Prime Electrum Players Pack. It's a cam. It's an English cam. Is it Eze? No. It's Sujita, Rogers, Koke, Bergvine, Diarra, Raphael, Hollingshead, Mbappe. Guys, we've packed Mbappe. I might actually Evo him for the memes. Do you know what I mean? Like we have our own Kylian with a million Mbappe, which is nice. We get another pack with nothing in it. I actually don't mind the common golds, of course, because I would really... Ooh, Osula, he might be worth a little bit. Nope, cool. I really do want... The Arsenal Commons, guys. I want the Arsenal Commons. As in, like, come on, Eileen. Right, a mixed players pack. A bronze rare as the top card. Always good. We get Raheem Sterling, Arsenal past and present. We get Hope from Everton. Demir and Ekelund. Again, no Arsenal players in there, sadly. Right, guys, I don't know if you've seen me open the 4 packs that I've just opened, but I finished marquee matchups. I might be repeating this again because my OBS has crashed. I don't know if it's protected the footage or not. If it hasn't protected the footage, I did marquee matchups and this 80 plus times 5 to end off for today. I will not have much more time, unfortunately, for today to play more games, so I'm going to have to play them tomorrow. I opened those 4 packs. I didn't get anything of any note. I did marquee matchups with mostly untradeable players, which obviously is quite nice. And now we have the rare mixed players pack, which is a centre-back. It's an 80 plus, an Italian. But is it going to be any good? Mancini, Zolis, Koita. Not the worst pack in the world, but honestly, it's not the best pack in the world either. And then an 80 plus times 5 left wing. Well, it's going to be Leandro Trossard. Not the Arsenal player that I want, obviously, because I already have him. A terrible pack again. Never mind, guys. Never mind. Obviously, tomorrow, or today as you're watching this, but tomorrow, generally speaking, we are going to have the new promos in packs. One of those players will be Eze. I'm probably going to gut the club out again and dump all of my golds and low-rated gold rares into the double upgrades and the 78 pluses, the 78 doubles, just on the off chance that we can pack one. You know, it will be quite fun. It will be quite nice. But otherwise, guys, just to give you a little run-through, obviously, you saw Jerzy Dudek concede the own goal of dreams, let's say. It wasn't a fun one. He was decent, though, otherwise. I thought Hanchko was brilliant, by the way. If you haven't done him, do him. You've got until 6 p.m. tonight to finish him off. Complete this card if you can. He is, in my opinion, well worth it. And because he's only 85 rated, he does really well for these like tournaments where you've got a max overall like allowed. I also thought this Jensen was very good. He got no goals or assists for us, but five-star weak foot. She just felt good. She felt really good. Trejo was also real nice. I don't think he got goals or assists either. 1 assist. Nico Paz, didn't really like him. He felt heavy and clunky. You know, I don't know if it's because he's 6'1", maybe because he's controlled. His balance is horrible. His reactions are horrible. His composure is horrible. I didn't like this card really too much. And then obviously the other guys up the top there are just absolute bangers. Charboom with 184 goals and 90 assists now. And Ibarbo with 77 goals and 34 assists. It's just really good. It's just really good. And I know as I've been making the videos over the last few days, and I've had all of these coins, and I'm sitting here thinking I should just have the best team possible. I know that this RTG is more of an ultimate RTG. It's an all-encompassing RTG. It's something where we've got the Arsenal Evos, the Arsenal main team, a meta team or sweaty team. We're not just evoing Arsenal players, you know, although there will be a side quest for that. We're not only first owner. Like, the literal only rules for this RTG are we're not allowed to buy FIFA points, right? We've got FIFA points that come with the game. That's fine. But we're not allowed to buy FIFA points. And it's been really interesting for my own self over this last couple of days. I might have some season pass stuff here. Over this last couple of days, kind of just sitting there looking at my coins thinking, why aren't I spending them? And I touched on it a little bit earlier. Oh, we will have a pack. Nice. I touched on it a little bit earlier where I was kind of like, everything just keeps going down in price. And it's just part of the game that I really dislike. And so I would much rather use this 500,000 coins to spam bronze packs to get the players that I want, to spam provisions packs to get the players that I want, to go into draft continuously. I would much rather use it. We get the free and Talisca. They're not bad. I would much rather use this 500,000 coins to put towards fodder for SBCs that I want to complete, rather than buy a card that's worth 300,000 coins today and 150,000 coins tomorrow and 100,000 coins a week later and 50,000 coins a week later, and then I'm sitting there with no coins and no cards. I would just much rather look at all of these SBCs. I'll ignore Pulisic. I might ignore Kane as well. They're there for a month, though, so we've got plenty of time there. But I'd rather buy the fodder for Brand. I will definitely buy the fodder for the base hero matchday pick. I'd rather get the fodder for Evander, for Ryan, for Hendry, for Benrahma, for Turner, and for Luani. Won't be doing Mbappe. And just have access to all these players over the course of the game cycle. That's more me. And, like, maybe I felt like this year would be different, especially based on the Meta RTG last year. Maybe felt like this year would be different, that I would try and really go hard into the meta. I just don't want to. Maybe I will a bit later on in the game cycle when meta players, you know, like last year, for example, in the Arsenal RTG, I ignored SBCs. I purposely didn't do SBCs because they weren't part of what I was doing with the Arsenal RTG. If a meta SBC comes out now, maybe not to the degree of Mbappe, I will absolutely complete the SBC and put them in. If there's meta evos, they will go in. If there's meta objectives, they will go in. Like, there will be a lot more and a lot better from us this year from a meta perspective. It just won't be me spunking all my coins and losing them overnight. I just can't be doing that. Either way, guys, that is going to be the end of the video for today. As always, if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.